Today we're going to take a look at the Heritage Firearms Rough Rider revolver with a 16-inch barrel. Hey everybody, Carolina Gun Guy here. So I bought this gun a few months back. It was one of those purchases where I didn't even know this gun existed, and when I found out about it, I just had to have it. I bought this from Kentucky Gun Company, and while they're not paying me to promote them or even know that I am, I do want to tell you how great that process was. Easy checkout on the website, and they have a check payment system which saves you about 3% versus using a credit card. You literally just write out a check, then text a picture of it to a number that you're given, and that's it. I ordered this on a Friday, it shipped on a Monday, and it was delivered to my FFL on Wednesday. So big shout out to Kentucky Gun Company for their great service. So back to the gun. This is a single action only revolver in the same style as all the other Rough Rider revolvers out there. I've had a chance to shoot this a couple times, and I've put somewhere between 150 and 200 rounds through it. I took it out recently and did some shooting with Chris Lyles from South Carolina Gun School, and here's a little video of him shooting it. So while I'm showing video of Chris shooting here, I'll just give you some of the specs. The barrel length is 16 inches, which gives it an overall length of a little under 23.5 inches. It's a blued finish on an alloy frame with fixed sights and a 6-round capacity. The cylinders are steel, and about the only piece of plastic you'll find on this thing is the handle for the ejector rod. So with that, I'm going to tell you 7 things to know about the gun based on my experience with it so far. Number 1, this is a fun gun, but it has no practical use. I mean, I love the thing, but it's not good for concealed carry. You're likely not going to do any competition shooting with it. It's too large a gun and too small a caliber to use for home defense. It's just the purest definition of a fun gun that you're going to find. People are either going to think it's awesome, or they're going to think you're an idiot for buying it. So far, I found more people thinking it's cool. It's one of those guns that may not be around forever, and it may go up in value, so it could become an investment. It's definitely something that'll be cool to pass on to my kids when the time comes. Number 2, it's cheap enough to make it worth it. On any given day, you can get the regular Rough Rider with like a 6-inch barrel, 4 3/4 inch barrel for about $130 to $150, depending on where you look. And then on Black Friday, you can get those for about $99. This one is regularly available for about $150 to $170 online. I got this one, like I said, from Kentucky Gun Company for $160.62 with tax and shipping included. So it's definitely a reasonable enough price to consider buying this, considering it's just a fun gun and it has no other purpose. 3. The 18-inch barrel provides for fantastic accuracy. It's extremely easy to get small groupings no matter where you are in the range, and there's almost zero muzzle flash as far as I can see. I've shot this thing indoors and outdoors, and I've taken slow motion video of both, and I haven't seen any flash at all. I have no idea the point in the barrel when the powder burn is complete in a 22 LR or 22 mag, but I'm guessing it's well before 16 inches. So you're not going to get any flash on this, and your accuracy is great. Number 4, it's interchangeable with parts from other Rough Riders, including the grip and the cylinder. The gun comes with these Cocobolo wood grips on it, but if you have other grips or a spare cylinder from another Rough Rider, then they can easily be swapped out and they're interchangeable. Number 5, speaking of interchangeability, the gun accepts cylinders for both 22 LR and 22 WMR. I have the 22 LR in here right now, and you can see I have a cylinder for 22 WMR. So it comes with the 22 LR cylinder when you buy it, and you can buy the 22 WMR 22 mag cylinder for I think it's $30 with free shipping. So for under $200 you can get this gun with a 16-inch barrel and 2 different cylinders, and I don't think that's a bad deal at all. I have shot both WMR and 22 LR, and honestly there's not much of a difference as far as recoil and stuff goes. You get a little bit more power, but you don't notice the difference when you're shooting it. Number 6, it is a little bit weighty. I'll put it on the scale so you can see how much it weighs, but it comes in just under 46 ounces unloaded. So it's a little heavy for a revolver, and obviously because it has the longer barrel, the center of gravity is right about here, where the ejector rod ends or starts, whatever you want to say. So when you are lining it up, you do have to pull back a little bit in order to get the gun to line up straight because it's a little heavy, but it's not that big a deal. It's not something that you really think about while you're shooting it. I just wanted to point it out because 46 ounces for a revolver, it's almost 3 pounds. It's a little bit much. And number 7, loading and the safety. It loads just like other Rough Riders, where it has this little loading port on the side here. And I'll go ahead and show you, since I'm here, I'll show you the safety. The safety is right here on the side. You flip that off and it's ready to fire. You can put the safety back on pretty easy. So in order to load it, you pull the trigger back twice until you hear 2 clicks. 1, 2. And then that makes the cylinder be able to revolve freely. You open the loading port, and then you have to individually load. Load, turn, load, turn, load, turn. You close that. You finish cocking the hammer. 2, 2. And then, boom, it'll pull. I still have the safety on, but when you shoot all 6, you unload the same way. 2, that makes that move freely. Open the loading port here on the side, and then you have the ejector rod right here. What happens when you push that is it comes out, and it pushes out each casing. So you push out, turn, push out, turn, push out. You drop all your casings, you load back the same way, click, boom. So that's how you load and unload, and that's where the safety is on this gun. So overall, I would highly recommend this gun to anybody who wants to buy it. For $160, you cannot go wrong for a fun gun that makes you look like you're the Penguin from the old Batman movie. Guys, if you have any questions about this, feel free to ask me. I appreciate you watching. Please hit that subscribe button and the like button. And until next time, God bless.